They told me I needed strength. I thought they meant muscle. Then life hit me, and I finally understood. Strength isn't what you show, it's what you become when nobody is watching. Go, go. Staring at the ceiling, body won't sleep, but the mind starts dealing another excuse, trying to pull me back. Another voice saying you don't have what it takes. I put my shoes on, step into the cold, chasing the version of me I haven't yet known. The gym lights flicker, the room is empty, but the weight on the bar doesn't care if I'm ready. First rep heavy, second one hurts, third one tells me exactly what I'm worth. Hands start shaking, lungs start burning, but every painful second tells me I'm still learning. I came for the muscles, I stayed for the mindset. I came to change my body, I left with a different identity. Every rep is a break, every failure is a lesson. Every hard day builds another weapon. I don't need to feel strong, I need to keep moving. That's how you build it. Build your strength. When the pressure comes, don't break. Build your strength. Turn the struggle into your faith. Build your body, build your mind, build the courage they will never take away. Build your strength. Not for them, for yourself. I used to think that strength meant never falling. Now I know it's getting up when the whole world stops calling it. Showing up, broken, rebuilding the frame, taking every loss and remembering the lesson it gave. You want stronger arms, then carry the weight. You want stronger legs, then embrace the pain. But if you want a stronger love, you better train your mind. When everything around you tells you to decline. No applause when you're fighting alone. No crowd when you're building your throne. Just sweat on the floor and a voice in your head saying one more rep before you leave this place. I don't chase perfection, I chase repetition, because discipline turns intention into transformation. One more rep, one more breath, one more round, don't stop yet. The weight isn't your enemy, it's your teacher, and every lesson makes you harder to defeat. Build your strength. When the pressure comes, don't break. Build your strength. Turn the struggle into your faith. Build your body, build your mind, build the courage they will never take away. Build your strength. Brick by brick, day by day, brick by brick, day by day. Maybe you're tired, maybe you're behind. Maybe you look around and think everyone else is winning. Don't believe it, your journey isn't theirs. You don't need their body, you don't need their numbers. You need your next step. That's it. One step, one rep, one decision. Then another. Build your discipline. Build your confidence. Build your character. Build yourself. Yeah. Now the heartbeat's racing, speakers shake. Every limit in my mind is ready to break. I don't need permission, I don't need a sign. I'm building something permanent one day at a time. Pressure on my shoulders, fire in my veins. I learned how to grow from uncomfortable days. Every setback tried to bury my name. I turned around and walked straight through the flame. The strongest version isn't born overnight. It's created in the moments when you choose to fight. When motivation disappears and the comfort calls, discipline stands up and says, give it your all. I built my body, I built my focus, I built my patience, I built my purpose. And the greatest thing I ever built was the belief that I could keep going. So when life gets heavy, get stronger. When fear gets louder, get louder. When the road gets harder, keep moving. You don't find strength, you build it. Build your strength. Through the pain, through the fight, build your strength. Turn the darkness into light. Build your body, build your mind, build your courage. Lay fear behind. Every breath, every scar, every battle made you who you are. I build your strength. Don't wait for tomorrow, build it today. The weight will eventually come down. The workout will eventually end, but the discipline you built stays with you. So don't just train to look stronger, train to become stronger. told you that's as far as you can go. They told you that's too heavy, too difficult, too far. But what if the limit was never real? What if it was only a line you drew in your own mind? Tonight, we cross it. Yeah, 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 yeah. First day. Yeah. Yeah. First day in the gym, I was scared of the weight. Looking at the bar like I was staring at fate. I wanted the change, but I feared the pain. Wanted the victory without walking through the rain. I heard that voice saying, you can't do this. Every failed rep became another excuse. But somewhere inside, something started to grow. A quiet little fire saying, get up and go. So I grabbed the bar with my hands shaking. Heart beating hard, whole body aching. One rep came up, then another one followed. The limit I believed in started looking hollow. I wasn't stronger. I just stopped believing that I was weak. Every time I thought I reached the edge, there was another step, another breath, another level. So I push beyond limits. Go where you've never been. Push beyond limits. Break the walls within. When your body says you've had enough, tell your mind, get up. You don't discover strength by staying where you're safe. Push beyond limits. Go beyond the place you thought you couldn't reach. I learned that limits come wearing different faces. Fear, doubt, comfort, excuses, empty spaces. Sometimes it's the weight, sometimes it's the mind, sometimes it's the voice saying you're wasting your time. But every champion has a moment of decision, a moment when they turn resistance into vision. You either stay where the old you feel safe, or step into the fire and create a new shape. I stopped asking, can I? Started asking how. Stop waiting for tomorrow, started building right now. The hardest battle isn't underneath the plates, it's the war between your habits and the future that awaits. Every workout became more than a session. It became a daily act of self-expression. One more rep, one more mile, one more second, one more trial. The limit moves when you move, the wall breaks when you prove that you are capable of more than you knew. Push beyond limits. Go where you've never been. Push beyond limits. Break the walls within. When your body says you've had enough, tell your mind, get up. You don't discover strength by staying where you're safe. Push beyond limits. Limits, limits, limits. Rising, hear the drums explode. I'm carrying the pressure like I'm carrying the load. Every single setback turned into a weapon. Every single failure gave me better direction. I don't need easy, I don't need comfort. I don't need somebody telling me I'm enough yet. I know what I came for, I know what I want, and I'm willing to become what the old me was not. No shortcuts, no surrender, no retreat, no excuses. When the legs get weak, I make the mindset stronger. When the road gets long, I keep moving longer. You think you reached the limit? That's the signal. You think you've got nothing? Find another level. Because the body follows where the mind decides to lead. And every time you push beyond, you change what you believe. Maybe your limit was never your body. Maybe it was the story you kept telling yourself. I'm not strong enough, I'm not fast enough, I'm not ready. But readiness isn't something you wait for, it's something you build. One uncomfortable decision at a time. Break the story, break the fear, break the limit, get out of here, get out of here. Stronger. What do you want more? What do you do? Push. What do you do? Push. I remember every version that wanted to quit. Every time the pressure made me question this, but I kept showing up, kept putting in the work until I realized the struggle wasn't something to curse. It was the training ground, it was the test, it was the reason I became my best. Now I don't fear the go, push beyond limits. Go, 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 push beyond limits. Go, push beyond limits. They call it victory, like it just appears one day. Like you wake up and suddenly you've won. No. Victory has a price. And every day you decide whether you're willing to pay it. I remember standing at the edge of the room, looking at the weights like they carry my doom. I wanted the body, wanted the power, but I didn't understand what it took by the hour. Everybody loves the final result. Nobody talks about the nights when you felt like a failure. Nobody sees the alarm at 5 or the empty motivation keeping you alive. I learned real quick that the dream isn't free. You pay with your comfort to become who you need. Every workout became another deposit. Every typical day put another brick in the process. I didn't win because I was gifted. I won because I stayed. When nobody believed, I kept working. When nothing changed, I kept working. When I wanted to quit, I kept working. That's how you earn it. Earn your victory. Don't wait for it to come. Earn your victory. You become what you've done. Every rep, every scar, every battle brought you this far. You don't get the crown by wishing you were strong. Earn your victory. Keep pushing when the feeling is gone. Some days the numbers don't move at all. Some days you're strong, some days you fall. But one bad decision doesn't cancel the fight. You don't throw away the future because today wasn't right. I stopped chasing perfect, started chasing consistency. Stopped waiting for motivation, started trusting commitment. The gym taught me something bigger than muscle. It taught me how to move when life turns into a struggle. If I can stand under pressure and breathe, I can handle every challenge waiting for me. The weight is a teacher, the pain is a test. The effort is proof that I'm giving my best. And every time I finish when I wanted to leave, I earn another reason to believe. You want strength? Then show up. You want change? Then pay up. You want victory? Then earn it. No shortcuts, no excuses. Earn your victory. Don't wait for it to come. Earn your victory. You become what you've done. Every rep, every scar, every battle brought you this far. You don't get the crown by wishing you were strong. Earn your victory. Keep pushing when the feeling is gone. Push, drive, fight, rise. One more, one more, one more. War. What? Yeah. Now I'm moving fast, I hear the heartbeat crack. Every time I hit the limit, I refuse to step back. I don't need a spotlight, I don't need applause. I don't need somebody telling me what the reason was. I know I'm here, I know what I want. I know every weakness that I'm trying to confront. Fear in my head, I train through it. Doubt in my chest, I train through it. Pain in my body, I respect it. Pressure on my shoulders, I accept it. Because the goal isn't simply looking strong. It's knowing when everything goes wrong. That you have the discipline to stand your ground. When the easiest answer is to turn around. That's victory, not the trophy, not the medal, not the number. The ability to keep going when nobody is watching. One day you'll realize the hardest workouts weren't about the weight, they were about you. Learning patience, learning discipline, learning that you can fail and still return tomorrow. That's the victory nobody can take from you. Hey, hey, hey. Who wants it? We want it. Who earns it? We earn it. Who builds it? We build it. Who stays? We stay. No excuses, no retreat. Put the future under your feet. I paid with the mornings I wanted to sleep. Paid with the promise decided to keep. Paid with the failures that cut through my pride. Paid with the moments I wanted to hide. But every sacrifice gave me something back. Stronger foundation and a clearer attack. I don't regret the road, I don't regret the pain. Because every hard season left strength in my veins. Now when I walk into the gym, I know who I am. Not the person with the dream, the person with the plan. No more waiting for the perfect time. No more hoping for a different life. If I want the victory, I know what to do. Show up, work hard, repeat. You want it, earn it. You need it, build it. You fear it, trace it. You lose, reset, fall down, rise. One more round, fight. The victory belongs to the ones who stay in the fight. competition. They want the body, but not the early mornings. They want the strength, but not the struggle. They want the victory, but not the grind. So if you came here looking for easy, you came to the wrong place. Embrace the grind. Alarm hits 5, but my eyes stay closed. Another cold morning of the road I chose. Rumors dark city hasn't started yet, but I know there's a promise I refuse to forget. I lace my shoes while the doubt starts talking. Stay in bed, man, nobody's watching. Maybe that's true, maybe nobody cares, but I made a commitment when nobody was there. Walk through the doors, hear the place collide. A little bit of fear still sitting inside. I don't feel powerful, I don't feel ready, but I grab that weight and I keep my hands steady. First rep, second rep, breathing gets heavy. The body says stop, the mind says not yet. This is where the change begins. Not when it's easy, not when you're motivated. Right here, when everything tells you to walk away. Embrace the grind. Don't run from the fight. Embrace the grind. Build your strength in the night. When the progress feels slow, when the pressure gets high, when you wanna give up, look it in the eyes. The grind isn't punishment, it's where you become. Embrace the grind. The work has just begun. I stopped asking when the results would arrive. Started asking if I gave my best tonight. Stopped counting days, started counting decisions. Every little action became part of the mission. No perfect workout, no perfect routine. Some days I'm powerful, some days I'm weak, but consistency doesn't care how I feel. It asks one simple question: are you still real? Still showing up, still doing the work, still attacking a weakness that you used to avoid. Then you're winning. Maybe not on the scoreboard, maybe not in the mirror, but you're winning the battle against the person you used to be. Brick by brick, rep by rep, step by step, no regret. The results may take time, but the character is being built right now. Embrace the grind. Don't run from the fight. Embrace the grind. Build your strength in the night. When the progress feels slow, when the pressure gets high, when you wanna give up, look it in the eyes. The grind isn't punishment, it's where you become. Embrace the grind. The work has just begun. No shortcuts, no excuses, no waiting. Get to work. I don't need a miracle, I need repetition. I don't need motivation, I need ammunition. Discipline, loaded, mentality locked. I'm building my future every time the weights drop. Pain in my shoulders, sweat on my face. Still moving forward at my own pace. Pressure keep coming, I answer with action. Turn every weakness into a new reaction. You want respect? Earn it. You want change? Work for it. You want strength? Build it. You want freedom? Discipline? Because comfort is a liar with a beautiful voice, telling you to stay while you're wasting your choice. The easy road feels good for a minute, but the life that you want, you gotta go and get it. I don't fear the boring days, I don't hate repetition, because mastery is hidden. It's not the things nobody celebrates. One day you'll understand, the grind wasn't stealing your time, it was giving you something. Patience, confidence, discipline, self-respect. You thought you were training your body, but every workout was training the person inside it. So when nobody claps, keep going. When nobody notices, keep going. When progress disappears, going. When your mind says you're finished, prove it wrong. This is the grind. This is the grind. Early mornings, late nights, heavy weights, hard fights, no shortcuts, no retreat. Put your future under your feet. Now I understand what the struggle was for. Every hard session opened another door. Every day I wanted to quit, but stayed at it another layer to the person I made. I don't need to love every second of pain, I just need to understand what I gained. The grind taught me patience when progress was slow, taught me confidence when I didn't know. Now when the challenge grind isn't the enemy. The grind is the teacher. Every difficult day puts another tool in your hands. So don't escape it. Use it. Go, go. Use it. Everyone has a weakness. Something they hide. Something they avoid. Something they tell themselves they'll deal with tomorrow. But tomorrow keeps coming, and the weakness stays until you decide to face it. Oh! Yeah, yeah. I knew every weakness hiding underneath. Every time I lost when I should have believed. I blame the weight, blame the time, blame the day. Blamed everything around me when I got in my way. I wanted straight but avoided the stray. Wanted results without embracing the pain. I looked in the mirror and hated what I saw, but never asked myself what I was fighting for. But one morning I stopped making excuses, stopped giving my fear all the power it was using. I walked through the gym with a different intent, not trying to prove that I was perfect. Just trying to confront the weak voice, the lazy voice, the voice saying you can't. That voice had controlled me long enough, so I stood there face to face with everything I wanted to escape. And I realized my weakness wasn't my enemy. It was my starting point. Conquer your weakness. Don't let fear decide your fate. Conquer your weakness. Turn your struggle into strength. Every flaw, every scar, every battle shows how strong you are. You don't have to run from what you fear inside. Conquer your weakness. Stand up, fight back, rise. I learned that weakness doesn't always look like pain. Sometimes it's comfort keeping you chained. Sometimes it's doubt wearing confidence in space. Sometimes it's fear telling you to stay in one place. Sometimes it's quitting before you begin. Sometimes it's losing and refusing to try again. Sometimes it's comparing your life to another, forgetting that your only rival is the person you were. So I change the question I ask every day. Not why am I weak, but what can I change? What habit can I break? What standard can I raise? What excuse can I bury? What fear can I face? I stopped waiting to feel powerful first. I started acting like the person I wanted to become. Weak today, train tomorrow. Fall today, rise tomorrow. Fear today, face tomorrow. You don't conquer weakness in a single moment. You conquer it every time you refuse to surrender. Conquer your weakness. Don't let fear decide your fate. Conquer your weakness. Turn your struggle into strength. Every flaw, every scar, every battle shows how strong you are. You don't have to run from what you fear inside. Conquer your weakness. Breathe. Focus. Brace. Drive. One more. One more. One more. Go. One more. One. Now I'm moving with a different mentality, building discipline like it's part of my anatomy. No more negotiating with the voice of defeat. No more giving weakness a permanency. I know where I've been, I know what I've done. I know every battle that I thought couldn't be won. Every time I failed, I collected the lesson. Every time I failed, I improved my direction. You can't conquer fear by waiting for courage. You build that courage every time you endure it. You can become strong by avoiding resistance. Strength grows inside uncomfortable distance. So bring me the pressure, bring me the doubt, bring me the days when I want to tap out. Because now I know what those moments mean. They're opportunities to become someone I've never been. I Now I understand, I don't need to hate my weakness, I need to outgrow it. The fear taught me courage, the failure taught me patience, the insecurity taught me discipline, the struggle taught me who I could become. Look at the weakness, don't hide, don't run, don't lie, face it, try to change it. Own it, own it. What are you afraid of? Failure. What are you running from? Doubt. What's holding you back? Myself. Then break the chain. Break the chain. I don't need to be fearless, but enter the fight. I just need enough courage to step into the night. I don't need to know exactly where this road ends. I just need to keep becoming stronger than I was then. No, the weights don't care about my excuses or pride. They expose every weakness I carry inside, and that's why I respect every dip what the book said, because it shows me the person I'm not finished with yet. Every rep is a conversation with fear. Every hard session makes the vision more clear. The body gets stronger, but that's only the start. The real transformation happens deep in the heart. Now I walk different, I think different, I react different, because I finally learned weakness is not a sentence, it's a challenge. Don't walk into the gym just because everyone else is there. Know why you're there, know what you're building, because when the reason is strong, the work becomes different. Every rep has meaning, every drop of sweat has a destination. Train with purpose. With no plan in my head, pick up some weights to whatever they said. Chase the feeling, chase the pump, chase the crowd, but deep down I knew I wasn't really locked in. Then one day I asked myself a question: what am I actually building? Not just bigger arms, not just a stronger chest. I wanted discipline, I wanted confidence, I wanted to become someone who could depend on himself. So I changed the way I train, I stopped counting minutes, started counting intention. Stopped chasing random numbers, started chasing progression. Every set had a reason, every movement had a goal. And slowly the gym stopped being a place I visited, it became a place I transformed. Know your reason, know your target, know the person you're trying to become. When the purpose is clear, the excuses get quiet. Train with purpose, don't waste another day. Train with purpose, know exactly why you came. Every rep, every set, every challenge, every test. You're not just moving weight, you're building who you are. Train with purpose, give your effort a direction. I don't need to lift the heaviest in the room, I need to know exactly what I'm trying to improve. Maybe strength today, maybe endurance tomorrow, maybe building discipline I can carry through the sorrow, because the gym is only part of the mission. The real test comes outside the repetition. Can I keep my promises when nobody checks? Can I stay consistent when I'm mentally wrecked? That's what the training gave me, a stronger standard, a stronger mindset, a stronger answer. When life asks me to quit, I know how to respond. I practice that response under pressure, rep after rep, set after set, day after day. Don't just train harder, train smarter. Don't just chase pain, chase progress. Don't just build muscle, build discipline. Don't just change your body, change your standard. Train with purpose, don't waste another day. Train with purpose, know exactly why you came. Every rep, every set, every challenge, every test. You're not just moving weight, you're building who you are. Train with purpose, give your effort a direction. Locking eyes forward, control the movement, own the rep. Again, 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 again. Yeah, no random motion, every movement intentional, every weakness identified, every target measurable. I came here with a mission, not a temporary feeling. I turn it repetition into permanent rebuilding. I track the numbers, I respect the recovery. I when I didn't know where I was going. I just knew I wanted to change. Now I understand. The goal was never just a body. The goal was becoming someone who could set a promise and keep it. That's purpose, that's strength, that's growth. So before the next rep, ask yourself, why? Why am I here? Why am I pushing? Why am I pushing? Why does this matter? Then remember, because the answer is bigger than the weight. Purpose. Purpose. Before power. Focus. Before speed. Discipline. Before excuses. One rep. With intention. One set. With direction. One day. Closer to the goal. Now I'm walking with a different kind of fire. Not trying to impress, I'm chasing something higher. The mirror isn't judging, it's giving me data. The weight isn't punishment, it's making me greater. I know when to push, I know when to recover. I know when to attack, I know when to discover another weakness hiding underneath the surface. Because growth doesn't happen without a purpose. I don't need every workout to feel amazing. Some days the energy is low, some days I'm barely blazing. But I still execute the plan I designed. Because discipline doesn't disappear when motivation declines. That's the difference. That's the edge. That's the standard. Power isn't something you're given. It's something you build under pressure, through failure, in silence, when nobody is watching. So don't ask, how powerful am I? Ask, how much stronger can I become? I walk in with the weight on my mind, let you down, but the battles I left behind. And 1,000 reasons I can stay away, but I made one decision that can change my day. Shoes on the floor, headphones in my ears, trying to drown out all the doubt and fear. First that starts, heart begins to race, and suddenly I'm finding something deeper than the weight. I thought I came here to build muscle, but the truth came through the pain. I was building patience, I was building discipline. I was building a version of myself that pressure couldn't break. Every time I struggle, I grow. Every time I fall, I learn. Every time I choose to continue, I become something stronger. Become more powerful, more than the person you are. Become more powerful. Let the struggle make you stronger. Build your body, build your mind. Leave your old limitations behind. You don't need to be powerful today. Just become more powerful than yesterday. I used to think power meant never feeling weak, never showing fear, never having a bad week. Now I know strength can look completely different. Sometimes it's staying calm when the pressure gets vicious. Sometimes power means saying I was wrong. Sometimes it means holding on. Sometimes it means walking away from the things that make you small. And sometimes it's stepping back under the bar after you failed the rep before. That's the kind of power I came here looking for. Not the kind that needs attention, not the kind that needs applause. The kind that lives inside you when nobody knows the cause. More control, more focus, more discipline, more purpose. Less talking, more action. That's how transformation happens. Become more powerful, more than the person you are. Become more powerful. Let the struggle make you stronger. Build your body, build your mind. Leave your own limitations behind. You don't need to be powerful today. Just become more powerful than yesterday. Pressure coming down, but I'm standing in the middle. Every problem in my path is another living riddle. I don't need to solve the whole future tonight. I just need to keep my hands on the fight. One rep at a time, one choice at a time. One uncomfortable moment that I refuse to decline. I don't chase perfection, I chase evolution. Every devolution is another contribution to the person I'm becoming, to the standard I'm creating, to the life I'm constructing, to the fear I'm eliminating. You want power, then practice discipline. You want confidence, keep your promises. You want strength, accept resistance. You want change. difficult. I know what it's like to look at yourself and wonder if you can become more. I know what it's like to feel behind, to feel weak, to feel like everyone else is moving faster. But listen, you don't need their journey, you don't need their strength, you need your next step, and then another, and another. That's how power is built. Not in one day, not in one workout, not in one victory, but through thousands of small decisions, until one day you look back and realize you're not the same person anymore. Build the body, build the mind, build the discipline, build the grit. Pressure make me stronger, failure make me wiser, doubt make me hungrier. I'm not done, I'm getting powerful. I'm getting powerful. Never move with purpose, every step has weight. I start waiting for permission to determine my fate. The mirror shows progress, but that's not the prize. The real victory is the person behind the eyes. More patient, more focused, more dangerous to doubt, more willing to walk when the easy way runs out. I don't need to prove that I'm better than you, I need to prove that I'm becoming who I said I pursue. Every workout is a promise I make to myself. Every difficult day adds another piece to my health. And when life hits hard, I won't collapse. When fear gets loud, I won't step back. When the road gets steep, I'll climb. When the goal feels far, I'll grind. Because power isn't the absence of pressure. Power is what you become under pressure. Oh. You don't need to be better than everyone. You don't need to transform overnight. You just need to refuse to become less than what you could be. One rep, one step, one day. Never skip progress. Yeah, never skip progress. Yeah. Monday morning, staring at the clock. Mind says sleep, but my feet say walk. No motivation, no fire in the chest. Still I put my shoes on and give it my best. Walk through the door, same old place, but there's a different look upon my face. I don't need a perfect workout today, I just need one reason not to walk away. Last week I couldn't finish that set. Today I try again without regret. Maybe one more rep, maybe better form. Maybe I recover faster after the storm. Nobody sees that kind of change. No cameras, no applause, but I see it, and that's enough. Progress isn't always loud. Sometimes it's almost invisible. But every small decision is taking you somewhere. Never skip progress, even when the change feels slow. No, never skip progress. Keep moving, let your future grow. One more rep, one more mile, one more reason to keep your style. You don't have to change your life tonight, just make tomorrow better than tonight. Never skip progress. Small steps still move you forward. I used to hate the days when nothing changed. Mirror looked the same and the numbers stayed. Thought if I wasn't improving every single week, then maybe all the effort made me weak. Then I learned the game isn't always visible. Growth can happen underneath the surface. Physical, stronger grip, better balance, cleaner technique, more control when the final repetition gets weak. Maybe the scale doesn't move, maybe the weight stays low. Maybe the muscles don't look different, but you're still learning how to go. And that's progress. You don't throw away your journey because one chapter feels slow. You keep writing. Don't compare your chapter to somebody else's ending. Don't measure your worth by one difficult morning. Stay consistent, stay patient, keep building. Never skip progress, even when the change feels slow. Never skip progress, keep moving, let your perfect days, just progress. I don't chase the highlight, I respect the routine, the boring little moments that nobody has seen. Wake up, train, recover, repeat, put another brick underneath my feet. Some days I dominate, some days I struggle, some days I barely make it through the trouble. But every time I show up when I don't feel strong, I'm teaching myself that I can still move along. That's a victory, not the number on the bar, not the size in the mirror, it's the fact that I came this far. I don't need a master breakthrough every week, I need enough discipline to keep practicing what I see. Because compound never doesn't ask for perfection, it only asks for another honest repetition. 1%, one improvement, one decision, one more day.
That's how ordinary people build extraordinary change. There will be days when you feel like you're going nowhere. Days when you wonder if the work is worth it. Remember this, the seed doesn't look like a tree, the foundation doesn't look like a building, and progress doesn't always look like progress while you're living through it. Keep going. If you can do 10, do 10. If you can do 1, do 1. If all you can do today is show up, show up. Because stopping completely is the only way to guarantee that nothing changes. Never, never, never skip progress. Never skip. Never, never skip the work. The work. Never skip yourself. One rep counts, one step
Counts one day,
counts
one day,
counts
one day.
Keep going.
I don't care if the progress is painfully slow, I'm still further than the person I was long ago. I don't need to see the finish to believe in the race, I just need another challenge I can meet face to face. The old me wanted everything immediately, the new me understands that growth takes energy. Patience became power, consistency became pride, and every difficult workout became proof inside. I stopped asking,
Will I finally become enough? Started asking, who can I become if I don't give up?
that's a different question, that's a different life. That's how you
Turn struggle into something you can use. No perfect day, no perfect body, no perfect plan. Just another chance to become a little stronger. So take it.